Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Oh, another day. I was thinking of sharing this with you. Okay, this thought. Have you noticed that every day I upload a video? I upload a video every day, and without the shirt, I run. If you check my Facebook post, there's always something. So I never stop. There is always something or another. So has it ever occurred to you that, I don't have any boss. I don't have a boss or employer, someone who will tell me what to do. I don't have, like I go for my exercise. There is nobody. I run without anybody. It's totally like you can hear the noise. It's a forest. There's nobody here. I run alone. Then basically, the point I'm trying to tell you is I do things by myself. So what is it that makes me do this? Like, for example, I make these videos. People think that I make these videos because every video I put up, I get paid money. I don't. Okay. And the money that I do get paid, I think it's hardly maybe 1,000 views or 10,000 views or something. I might get few dollars. That is only if people sit and watch the whole ads and they don't use ad blockers. Then maybe I'll get $1 or something. Okay. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Maybe in a month, I might get sometimes $50 or $100 if I upload a video every single day. And imagine, I should upload a video every single day. It should be 30 to 60 minutes. And after I upload, maybe I'll get $100 or something. And the money will be transferred only maybe after 6 months or so. That is only when it reaches a particular threshold. Until now, these past 11 years, I've not taken even a single penny from YouTube. Not taken, not bothered. It's just there. I just left it there. So that should give an idea that I don't make any money out of YouTube. Okay, if not YouTube, then why am I going running? Why do I do my exercise? Nobody is paying me. I'm not with any group. I don't get to show off my muscles or anything. So why am I doing this? You'll say, yeah, it's for health. But, think about it. Do you think it's fun? Do you think I feel, I can go and run. When you cross 40, your body aches all different places. Your knees, your eyes, your legs, your lower back. It's not like when you're young, When you're young, you can just jump like a spring chicken and do stuff. But as you become older, when you get up in the morning, you're like, you want to sit down for a few minutes. Your legs have this slight numbness. You just wonder, where am I? So, what is it that I'm trying to tell you here? When I was, you need to understand, there's no difference between you and me, okay? There's no difference. And no difference between whatever age you are versus mine. We're very similar in so many ways. You feel lazy, I feel lazy. You want an easy life. I want an easy life. You want to just have fun. I want to have fun. You like to eat good food. I like to eat good food. You like to watch good movies. I like to watch good movies. So what exactly is the difference? Why is it that some of us, like for example, there are some people like an Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos or a Donald Trump, and then there are some others who are, like you could say, your building cleaner or a guy who's sitting drunk and being a bum. So what makes the difference between all of us? I've always tried to figure out what is that secret thing, or is that the secret to success? It's I would just tell you it's all about taking action. Say, there's nothing scientific about this, but I'll give you a good example. Now, when I was an employee, when I was getting a fixed salary every month, I'll tell you, in my 20s, I just get up in the morning, don't care a damn, go to the office after you dress up well. Once you go to the office, go to the pantry, take the coffee, gossip, and then sit down with the emails and sit down with the people to call, appointments to make. You just go with the flow, man. Then before you know it, there's lunch break, and then before you know it, there is, you're waiting for the day to end. You check the time, 4 o'clock. Okay, 2 more hours before you can go home. Once you go home, 6 or 8 or whatever time you go home. After you go home, you just plan it. Okay, I'll go to the gym, or I'll do this, I'll do that. Hang out with your friends if you're a bachelor, and the day is over. The day is finished. So, and you repeat this over and over again. And towards the month end, you're just waiting. Okay, when I'll get my salary. After you get your salary, you pay your expenses, you pay the rent, you pay the grocery shop guy, you pay the restaurant, you pay everyone. You have a little extra, you do some shopping, and that's it. Day after day, week after week, same routine. Every month, same thing. I was like this before. I didn't give a damn. I didn't think about savings. I didn't think about the future. Some people, when they get married and they have children, obviously they start thinking about, okay, I have a family, I have a wife, I need to save. Then they become a bit responsible. But then what is the difference between an employee, the guy who's just earning, and a guy who is a businessman? I think that is where the key difference is. I think it comes down to survival. Like, for instance, the salaried employee, he, somehow he believes that his office, his employment is his life. His whole identity revolves around being a employee. He believes if he gives 100%, he works hard, he will climb the ladder of success or whatever. Not knowing that maybe one day the company can collapse, or politics can be there, or he can be thrown out. And that is where a businessman, he tends to be fairly better because he's his own boss. But then you have other factors like, if he makes a bad investment, bad decision, or he deals with a person and the person cheats him. I mean, the number of people I've spoken to over the years, being cheated of a business, or a partner ran away with the money, or company did not pay and then they got jailed. It's crazy, man. So if there was one piece of advice that I could give people, what would it be? I would always tell you that prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Always prepare for the worst. And keep yourself prepared for 2 months in advance, 3 months in advance. Bloody hell. You can see how loud these guys are. I can't even hear myself. So, prepare yourself for, 2 months in advance, 3 months in advance. I'll tell you how my thinking is. Here I'm on the island. Every single day when I get up, I'm not planning for today. I'm not planning for tomorrow. I'm not planning for next week. I'm always thinking like 3 months or 6 months ahead, And so that 3 months or 6 months ahead, okay, I need to have 3 months savings in advance or 6 months savings in advance. I always ask myself the worst possible question. What if I was blind? What if I don't have my fingers? What if Thailand throws me out? What if I become paralyzed? What if YouTube shuts down? What if Google bans me totally? What if a fire, just my whole house is on fire? Now, obviously, I'll be honest with you, I don't have answers to all this. I really don't. I wish I did. I wish I could say that, okay, suppose I get paralyzed, I'll do XYZ. Okay, suppose the house is on fire. Okay, this is what I'll do next. Or let's say, Google bans me or YouTube bans me completely. Okay, this is what I'll do next. I wish I had the answers to all this. I don't. Nobody does. I'm sure you also don't have answers to so many questions. But then you can't sit down and do nothing, You cannot sit down and do nothing. I want you to take a moment and just imagine, okay, you are right now, wherever you are, most probably you'll be in the Middle East or you'll be in India or Pakistan. This is where my majority audiences are. Some of you UK, some of you US. Okay, you're in your own country. Okay, you don't have a job. At least you have relatives, you have friends. You can go now. Okay, now because of the virus, you can't go out. But at least there are people you know. Now, I'm staying on an island. Here, even if I can go out, which I'm out now, I don't know anyone. Most of the people are Thai. My wife's relatives, they can't help me at all. Obviously, they're poor. And on top of that, they don't speak my language. I can't go anywhere. The only place I can go if I have to go is India. Because my passport is from India. And the funny thing is, I've never been to India. I do not know India. So, how do I earn? The only way I can earn is online. And, and I do not know if I'll have a customer today. I don't know if I'll have a customer tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have a customer after 7 days. So you can imagine how scary it is. Just imagine you are on an island. Nobody knows you. The only way you can get money is online. And not by YouTube videos, not by these videos. The only way you can get money is if someone books your service and pays you money. So if you're in my place, what would you do, man? What would you do? How would you sell yourself? Just think. Ask yourself right now. You're on an island. Nobody knows you. The only way you can earn money is online. So think you have a website. Think you have... Okay. Now, what will people pay you money? Forget $100. $1. What would people pay you even for $1 for? When you ask yourself these kind of questions, your mind thinks differently. Because you have to survive. You have to think about what is next. And that is what this virus has done, It has forced people to reevaluate their thinking, to refocus, to re-question their habits, their patterns. Now, so many people are staying at home. And the question, now what do I do? How do I earn? If they don't call me, there's so much of uncertainty. Okay, so who do I contact? Okay, do I give my resume? Okay, if I give my resume, will I get a response? If I don't get a response, what do I do next? How do I get someone to even consider me for an interview? Okay, I go for an interview. How am I going to speak? What am I going to say? People believe that, oh, if I get an interview, I'm going to just floor them with my style of thinking. Trust me, I challenge you openly. Try one session with me. You'll not last. Because it's not that I'm going to make it tough for you, but rather when I break down each and every word and sentence and phrase that you communicate, and I show you your own answers, 99.9%, they're like, shit, I didn't think I sucked so bad. It's not easy, man. It all looks easy. Like, people think putting up these videos online and being a YouTuber is like, many people tell me, go get yourself a real job. So they think what they're doing is a real job and what I'm doing is a fake job. Try doing this. Try doing it every day. Make money out of it. So I just want you to know that if you have to succeed and survive in today's day and age, you cannot be in your comfort zone. You cannot be the type of guy who will wait for the last minute. You wait for the last minute until you lose your job or you get into some problem and then you take action. It's too late, man. And as you grow older, you can't afford this ignorance and stupidity because you'll be under the mercy of everyone. If that is how you want to live your life, that other people helping you and you're asking, please, please. And your savings, yes, you'll earn big money. But when the bad days come, you might lose everything. So I'll just tell you that don't get too comfortable with life. Like me, example, I'll tell you. I can't afford to get comfortable. I just cannot. Because not only because I have a wife and kid, but because nobody's there to take care of me. Like, and it's not just making money, it's overall growth. Like this exercise. Why am I doing exercise? Fuck, some of my calves are super fucking sore. I'm so tired. I'm like, what the fuck, yeah. Because nobody is there. But I need to do it to keep myself healthy because it's not for today. It's for thinking about the future. Making this video. Why do I make this video? It's not for now. It's not for the money now. Maybe somewhere down the line, after 1 year, someone will watch the video and contact me. People have been watching my videos since, I think, 6 years or so. They'll get in touch with me after then. Why do I have to save money? Like, I stopped drinking coffee outside, stopped drinking tea. I told my wife, okay, whatever money we don't spend outside, we'll save. And I shared with you the video yesterday that saved around $2,500, 3 months. Me, my wife and baby, we saved each penny, every, baht, just imagine, coin by coin by coin. So that's how you save, So think about what I said. Right now I'm reading a book on the research of coronavirus, which was done by this team that discovered SARS, MERS, AIDS, and they also had discovered COVID-19. But the governments try to keep them under wraps. It's not a work of fiction. It's a actual, from the scientific team. Why do I have to read about COVID-19? It's nothing got to do with my work. It's, this is overall growth, learning. Right now I'm studying. I'm also teaching myself the new resume formats, the new personal branding strategies. Why do I have to do this? Self-study. Just imagine, age of 43, I'm studying, So think about what I said. See how you can implement this in your life. What can you do to think 3 months ahead, 6 months ahead? How do you need to revamp yourself? How do you need to rebrand yourself? How do you need to grow? What do you need to do to take care of your health, relationships, finances? There's so many areas, man. And just like this virus, where everything totally changes at the blink of an eye. your life will just change. I don't know what I'm going to do if any of these disasters take place. I really don't. I don't have an answer, and I don't want to pretend like I have one. But all I want to tell you is, as long as you're living, every day is going to be another struggle. Every day is going to be a fight. Unless, of course, you have $1 billion in the bank, then you don't have to worry. Otherwise, today, even if you have $1 million, it's not enough, because expenses, just everything goes. Anyway, thought I'd share with you my thoughts today. Let me know, what do you have to say. Always love to hear your thinking, your comments. And this is me signing off. Take care.